Introducing new buttermilk biscuits in sweet and savory flavors, so everyone can have their perfect biscuit.
Friends, I hope you can hear me okay. I just have some encouragement that I want to share. So, I'm in awe of God and how much He can speak through other people. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. If He wants a message to come across your screen, He will make you see it. He will give someone a dream to share with you. Whatever it is, I don't count Him out. And on Friday, there was a woman who texted me, and I believe the Lord was speaking through her to me because of the words that she said. And she was saying, no more trying, no more trying. And this life is a journey, and we go through life, we make mistakes, we do better, and then the enemy tries to get in your mind again, and then you go back and it's like the cycle sometimes. And it's so important why we have to give each other grace, but then the very next day, the Lord had someone else call me, and she had a dream about me, and of course that's from the Lord, because it was about the exact same thing that the woman on Friday shared with me, just about. And it's about switching your focus. Sometimes we really have to switch our focus. We can't focus on the problem. We can't focus on the wrong things. We have to focus on the Lord, because if you are standing for anything, whatever it is in life that God has put on your heart, any promise or anything that He showed you, or anything like that, those promises can only come from Him, okay? From Him and Him alone. There's nothing you can do. You can't pay for it. You can't try and do it on your own, because it's not your job. Your job is to steward it well. Your job is to pray. And your job is to obey what the Lord is asking you to do. Your job is to rest and have faith and trust. That is your job. Our job is not to worry. Our job is not to strive. Our job is not to be anxious. We are to be anxious for nothing. And I made some corrections, and I think it's so important that we need to be humble as people and realize that you're not perfect, I'm not perfect, and that when the Lord tries to correct us, and He can work through people, He can give the messages that we need to hear to bring correction to our life. Okay? So I started making some corrections, and he gave me a song. He gave me a song. It was, I'll link it below, but I believe it's like Right on Time by Aaron Cole or something. And it just talks about how, God will deliver whatever it is that He's showing you. He'll give it to you right on time. And that the battle is not yours, it's His. And that we don't have to worry, we don't have to stress, we don't have to strive, and He will deliver it right on time. So, but if there are things that mistakes that you've made. And you can go back and correct those mistakes and do it. Okay? It just feels like such an important time right now that the Lord is, He's testing us. And He wants us to trust Him, and He doesn't want us to do things out of any pride or fleshiness. He wants us to really sit with Him. And I was thinking yesterday, when you feel hurt, when you feel wounded, go to Jesus first. Go to Him first. Because He will meet you and He will fill you. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get it out. It's okay to get it out. That's what the Lord is there for. He wants you to go to Him when you're feeling happy and when you're feeling sad and when you're feeling a mess. Because He's faithful and He'll take care of you. But He doesn't want you sitting in that pain. He wants to fill that void. He wants you to forgive other people. And to give grace to those people. Because they're fighting a battle too, that you don't know. They're fighting a battle with the enemy themselves. And sometimes you don't recognize when you do wrong until the Lord reveals it to you. And He's the only one who can wake people up. You can't do it yourself. You could try and say whatever you want to say to people, but they won't hear it until the Lord wants them to hear it, until the Lord opens their ears to hear, until the Lord opens their eyes to see the truth and to hear the truth. You can't make people hear a message they're not ready to receive. You could sow seeds of encouragement and love, but sometimes people won't receive it until the right time. So, again, if you feel wounded or you have pain, whatever it is, sit with the Lord first. Seek Him first. Bear it all out with Him. Tell Him how you feel. Whatever has been done wrong against you, or people mistreating you or mishandling you, whatever it is, sit with Him. And He will help you through it. I know it hurts to be mishandled. It hurts when you're meant to be a blessing in people's lives and other people mishandle you. But you have to forgive those people. But I really feel it's an important time right now that God is really moving and doing really big things. And He wants us all to humble ourselves and to not have pride in our life and to be willing to be corrected as human beings, because we all need it. We need His grace, and we need to give other people grace. So I hope that this has helped you, but it was such a wake-up call for me, and when I went through everything I went through on Saturday, Friday and Saturday, I felt really good, because at the end of the night, the Lord gave me Proverbs 3:13, and it says, "Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding." Wisdom is your friend. You want wisdom. You want understanding. Because when we have wisdom and understanding, we can do things differently. We don't make the same mistakes again when we have wisdom. I love wisdom because it changes me and it helps me grow as a person. It helps me do things differently and even how I treat people. You know, if I know I do wrong, if you know you do wrong, then go and correct it. Apologize when you've made a mistake. Okay, I think that's all I have to say on that, but let the Lord heal your heart. Go to Him first. Forgive people. Love them, give them grace. And just humble yourself. I'll see you next time.